Welcome everyone. I'm JP and this is
Big guy.
This is Pack and Draw, where we open a pack and then draw the card later. So let's see what we got. Go ahead. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Good pulls.
Dino, Pansy Man, Bunnelby, Vanillite, Gothia, Sidarly, Rose, Rose.
Nice. Good pull.
Energy. Shinnocta, Ursaring, Rose Tower.
Got that. So what are we going to draw here? I guess it's my choice, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of debating between this and this.
Just choose already.
It's
been like a year.
I'll go with this one. This one. Okay. Let's get drawing. Okay, welcome back to the drawing part of the video. Here we have Vanillite here, a cute little kind of dessert Pokemon. Let's go. I'm going to start drawing. As you see, usually we have our original pose, slightly different than what we see on the card. I have my original sketch there, kind of a guide. I'm just going to use this thicker marker. You guys know what I like to do as far as like working around the outside, building up the shape. Then I'll work inside there. You see, I kind of emphasize the cone part a little bit more. In the card, it's a little bit more ice cream heavy. So I kind of work this in here. There's a nice curve to it. So it's kind of like, it's a live almost object or person or creature. So you can kind of see, it kind of moving around a little bit. And it's ice cream cone body. Underneath there, kind of like a little, I imagine, elements almost dripping. I could be wrong. A lot of Pokemon have these kind of things underneath their neck. Since it's made of ice cream, I imagine it's that same element. So I'm going to work around here. You guys know me, I don't always like to connect the lines, at least not at the beginning. Perfect. You can see that line that goes through there. We won't finish, but that gives us a nice kind of, you want to see through the object and so forth. We're looking more down, not up. So we see more the top here, and we don't really see the bottom as much. So let me switch to this other marker here, just a slightly thinner one for this, just to vary the lines a little bit. A little wiggly there, should have been a little bit more confident, but we'll fix that later. Okay, so you can kind of see some clouds puffing up. It's cold out and so forth. Let's work on, before we go to eyes, let's hit that diamond up over here. There's these little kind of crystals. Since they're smaller, I'm just going to show a tiny bit of dimension coming out here. While I have this, I'll kind of work on this side too. Okay, since I have this here, the mouth is a little bit more dynamic in this one here. Almost see like something that resembles teeth. It's kind of, it's kind of surprised. It always seems like it's kind of surprised at something. And the eyes are pretty self-explanatory. Kind of two ovals here. Let's see. An oval within an oval. I'd say out of all the elements in here, this is the part that I was kind of the most concerned about. Even though it's pretty simple, I definitely will fill those in. Probably should have used a thinner marker, not that big a deal. Yeah, I'll definitely fill in the pupil part. Yeah, looking back on that, probably a thinner marker would have been better for the outer part, not the second thickest one, but Now it's really kind of like, oh, what's happening? Kind of works with the mouth there. And yeah, we'll make it work. You know, if it was in color, you can kind of fix some of those smaller details. See where the details in the cone, it's almost kind of like a diamond pattern that goes around the body. And let's add some weight here. Greater variance. So it's, you don't have all the same thickness and lines. Especially with these drip parts here as they kind of come around to the bottom. All right, and this is working pretty good. You know, as you draw anything, there's always going to be things you wish you adjusted, things that you wish you maybe didn't put down, but you just have to learn from your experiences and try and improve the best you can. Maybe you can kind of see we're weighting it this way. Don't want to over render it, but I'll add some lines in there, some lines there, and make sure everything's in frame. Get some of these curves to work, especially as you come around the bottom part of these. There you go. Probably would, use some of this thinner line. Yeah, I definitely would want probably in the future, if I were to redo this, make that part a little thinner. But everything else, for the most part, I don't mind. Seems to be working pretty good. I like how the chin's not fully formed there. Actually, you know what? Kind of give them a little bit more life. And since the lines there are a little thicker, why don't we just emphasize those a little bit more? Maybe people think he's a little tired. Maybe he is. Maybe just woke up from a nap or a bad dream or something. But that is really coming along nicely. Let me just emphasize this coming up around here a little bit. A few dots there. And yeah, here we go. There we go. Not too bad. Maybe there's some kind of like some cold air. If you go out in the cold and you breathe, you see your breath in the morning or something along those lines. The thinner marker is definitely good for this. Really kind of puffy clouds of, cold air. Maybe a little too much detail. And just for the swirls, just add a little bit. Elements kind of moving along there. And yeah, maybe add a little bit more perspective on that one. Maybe make this one a little bigger since it's closer. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Our interpretation, we're kind of moving things just the mouth. We still have these clouds, but they're a little further away. Maybe jumping up. It's like create some, again, never be afraid to draw on top of things, overlap. Nothing nothing's perfect, you know, so you have to kind of see what happens, add some movement there. Hope you guys like it. Please like or subscribe to the video. Please share with some of your friends if anyone wants to see pack openings and drawing of the characters later. Thank you.